Good morning, soul heroes and soul heroines. Let's put on our capes. Let's just realize that, as Yogananda puts it so beautifully, the more that we develop, he says, the more that we develop flower-like divine qualities, you know that we're growing a garden here. Tara, Sarah, Lisa, Kathleen, welcome back. Ricardo, we're growing a garden. We're growing a garden of flower-like divine qualities. That's what Yogananda says. And the more God and the more divine qualities we have, the more God will reveal to us. Source, the reality will reveal to us its secret omnipresence in our souls. Yeah, the more flower-like divine qualities we possess. And and they're sprouting right now. Sweet Tara, sweet Sarah, sweet Tara, sweet Sarah, sweet Lisa, sweet Jim, sweet Kathleen, sweet Ricardo. This is something else the Guru says, but it's not just the Guru as we, pinpoint, let's say Paramahansa Yogananda. The Guru is the divine teacher. It's our higher self. It's that omnipresent soul of ours. But it says this, here's a reality, my dears, that's worth hanging on to today as we look at the highest thing that we are. And the highest thing we are is the highest joy, is the highest joy. Woohoo! Ever new, ever new, ever new joy. From joy we came and joy we live, and in sacred joy we're going to melt again. All right. But this is what the higher self is always sharing with us. Unknowing, unknowing, I will walk by your side. Unknowing. Do you know you have a divine companion walking by your side? Well, probably if you come on this stream enough, you'll have heard that quite a number of times. Unknowing, says Source, says the beloved, says your divine teacher, says your beautiful soul self. Unknown, I will walk by your side and guard you with invisible arms, and guard you with invisible arms. Unknown, we have a divine companion walking by our side, guarding us with invisible arms. Does that help you a little bit? Then Yogananda says, don't grieve or worry about anything. Phew, Lori, how would that be? A day of no grief, a day of no worry, and a day where you just feeling this presence. What else did Yogananda say in another place? I have all this. I just want to pump us up with the divine teacher of us, how powerful we are before we look at this 5D. We're the highest joy and always have been. Yogananda says, read a little, meditate more, and think of God all the time. Read a little, meditate more than you read, and think of God all the time. That's why I wanted to share that unknowing. I, says Spirit, says the Divine One. You name who you feel is the higher part of you, and remember that unknowing it walks by our side. Yeah, unknowing. Don't grieve or worry about anything. So let your eyes, if not already, close those eyelids so the outer world doesn't disturb you right now. And this beautiful darkness behind these closed eyes, there is an amazing light. There is the reality that we talk about a lot here and that you dream about. No matter if it's a dream about just mortal happiness or immortal happiness, it doesn't matter. that you are a soul in awakening. You are a soul on arise. You are flower like qualities growing from the soil of your deepest understanding. Way to go, my dears. Way to go. So let your eyelids close and know that behind the darkness of these closed eyes is everything we're talking about in reality, as the reality. And why? And why would we ever try to just fit into life when we were born to stand out? We're not here just to fit into a comfortable life. We're here to stand out, my dears. So let's hear a little bit about the 5D us, the fifth dimension us, as we honor this truth that we are and always have been the highest joy. The highest joy. Yogananda says in another place, God is eternal laughter, and a joyful heart is her or his smile. So that one who is by your side now with invisible arms wrapped around you, and then this highest flower-like quality of your being, just for starters today, let's feel more at home than we've ever felt with closed eyes. As we just observe and witness the comings and goings of thoughts, the comings and goings of sensations, the coming and goings of our plans for today. Let's just witness and watch. Because once you realize that you are the true witness, you are the true observer of mortal life, my dears, and you're the experiencer of the highest joy, which this universe is made of, the highest joy. So fill yourself up with these possibilities as you sit here now, attuned, in tune, entranced with these possibilities. Again, with the one who's sitting next to you, who's observing with you, and is filling your awareness with the reality. So this 5D state of mind, my dears, is the ability to choose joy in a world that forgot, that is forgetting, that's just caught up in something else. And choosing joy in a world that forgot. Why your light is not a betrayal. It's not just a flicker. It's just not going to turn off and then in the dark you go. It's not a betrayal. There is a kind of sorrow, though, so vast it wraps the planet like a net. And there's a kind of joy so true, it burns holes through the lies. There's a kind of joy, my dears, in this 5D consciousness that it's so true, it's true, it's so true, it's true. And it burns holes through the lies. Everything is unraveling, as you know. Perhaps in you, more than likely in all of us, and in the world at large. Wouldn't you say it's unraveling? Let's witness the most incredible 5D transition this earth, this world has been through who knows in how many aeons. And we're involved in it. We're evolving in it. We're not just involved, we're evolving in it. You are allowed, my dears. Remember this, to choose joy. To choose joy. That companion that walks by your side and invisibly guards you is joy. It's joy. Even here, oh, especially here, in this time of your life, right here, today, now. Joy is not a betrayal, meaning that you don't have to suffer. You don't have to feel dismal. Not when joy is your true highest purpose and calling and truth. It's a divine memory that you have. Divine memory of your innate joyous soul. There's a myth. Maybe just be with that joyous soul of yours. Before I give you this next little clip, just be with it. Just be with the one who is really the one in you, the joy in you, the reality of you, the foreverness. From joy you came, in joy you live, and in sacred joy you're melting again, right here and now. So here's a myth, my dears, that's worth reminding yourself of, that we're all stuck in. A myth. It goes this way: if you're awake, you must be in pain. If you're sensitive, you must be suffering. If you're aware, you must be weighed down. But this is just another hoax, another program, another guilt script to keep your radiance dimmed. Because what would happen if those who remember also began to laugh again? To laugh again. Oh my. Does that mean not taking things so seriously? Does that mean that you're a free bird? Your freedom is an exact ratio to the joy that you decide to choose and experience and walk with and talk with. Yep. Choosing joy is not bypassing, my dears. It's not bypassing. Don't go down that rabbit hole. You can grieve and still dance, you know. Call it the grief dance. Yeah, you can see the distortion and still feel the sun on your face, right? You can still enjoy a beautiful day, you know, and see the distortion at the same time, the unraveling of life as you know it. You can name the trauma and still feel wonder when the rain falls softly on your skin, right? We have it all. We have it all. We're in a major illusion, but we have a constant teacher, guide, guru, presence, you name it, you got it right with you as the supreme part of you. And in this case, we're talking about you are the highest joy. Joy is the proof that you have made it thus far as you sit here now. And your future, my dears, is every inhale breath, every moment of choosing joy. You're creating quite a destiny, you know, that is already in place. You're just tuning into it. Joy is the proof that you made it through thus far. And you know what? This unraveling of the old systems fears your joy, my dears. It fears it because it cannot be monetized, your joy, because it doesn't require fixing your joy, because it creates a frequency field that no parasite can latch onto. Joy is not weakness, it is sovereign circuitry. How's that? You are made of sovereign circuitry that's called joy. It's called happiness. It's called contentment. It's called freedom. It's always recalibrating your nervous system. It's always restoring your field, your quantum field. It returns you to the body when the world wants you exiled from it, from your own body. It wants you exiled from your own body, your own sovereignty. It wants you to feel numbed. It restores you, though, instead, when the world tries to exile you from your very self. So when joy comes, my dears, don't apologize for it, okay? Because some other people in your life that you know are suffering. How can you feel joy when they are suffering? But we have to know that it's both suffering and joy, two parts of the same coin. Don't apologize for it. Don't downplay it either. Don't choke it down to make others comfortable. No, 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 no. Be you. Be that happy you. Be that smiling you. You don't have to smile in their face. Just hold a beautiful energy that heals, that brings a gap, that gives them some relief from the grief. Don't choke it, though, to make others comfortable. Let it rise. Let it laugh, my dear. Let it open space in your chest where the fear used to sit. kick, kick the, kick the fear out of your chest. And you sit with a laugh, a giggle, a smile instead. You are not required, my dears, to match the world's sorrow in order to be valid. Whoa. Whoa. Really? We are not required to match the world's sorrow in order to be valid. So this is your permission slip, okay? You're getting a permission slip today in today's reading, Marty, Lori, Lisa, Jim, Kathleen, Ricardo. You're getting a permission slip to smile without explanation. Ha, why are you so happy? How can you be so happy when da 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 is happening, right? You have this permission slip now to smile without any explanation, to rest, to give this body rest without guilt. Can you take a nap without guilt? To be the only one laughing when everyone else is collapsing into cynicism. What? To be the only one laughing when everyone else is collapsing into cynicism. Yogananda says, I laugh at my fears, for my protector, Father, Mother, beloved God, is especially attentively awake and present every way, everywhere, with the deliberate purpose of protecting me from the evils of this delusion. So be the only one laughing when everything else is collapsing into cynicism. Walk barefoot. Sing while chopping vegetables. Let beauty move you, even if your voice shakes when you do it. Let beauty move you. Choosing joy, my dears, is not betraying the world. It's remembering the world that existed before it was broken. Choosing joy is not betraying the world. It's remembering the world that existed before it was broken. Wow. Do we have a head start on today, my dears? Would you say? Do you feel that bubbly joy? Are you laughing at all fears? Because this divine companion has invisible arms around you and walking every step with you. So be the one who lets joy in, even if it makes no sense. So everything's falling apart around you, but you're letting joy in. Wow. Even if it makes no sense, even if they roll their eyes, even if you've cried for a decade and forgot what lightness feels like, let it come anyway. Joy is not a distraction. Joy is a portal. It's how you bring the real 5D earth back. It's how you bring yourself back to yourself. Why fit in when you were born to stand out? You know who said that? Zeus. Why fit in? Why fit in when you were born to stand out? What this world is missing terribly is the creativity of every being who isn't, so suppressed by how it thinks it needs to be, things that they need to say, that fitting in with the crowd, that helpless crowd, is to be that unique you, the one who can smile in the midst of the turmoil and chaos around you. She's got to stand out now. He needs to stand out now. So breathe these breaths in our closing moments of this remembrance of Ananda. It's another way of saying joy. It also means bliss. This Ananda joy. Let's just breathe. Let's just feel. It's like, you know what it's like? As Krishnamurti says once, he said, start all over again. Forget completely your past. Forget who you think that you are. Forget everything and start anew in this breath. Ever new. How about starting with ever new joy? From joy we came, in joy we live. From joy we came, in joy we live. In joy we live. And someday soon we will melt again. And someday soon we will melt again. And someday soon we will melt again. And someday soon we will melt again into ever new, ever new, ever new joy, into ever new, ever new, ever new joy, into ever new, ever new, ever new joy, into ever new, ever new, ever new joy. So is your tank? No, let's just say, how is your garden flourishing? These flower-like qualities, my dears. Just one bloom after another, even though it's still in the heat of winter, in the heart of winter. Even then, especially, let's feel the light. Let's feel the warmth of this ever new joy, this Sat Chit Ananda, ever conscious, ever existing, ever new joy. Satchitananda, Satchitananda, we are bliss. We are bliss. Satchitananda, Satchitananda, we are bliss. We are bliss. We are bliss. Satchitananda, we are bliss. Satchitananda, 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 we are bliss. We are bliss. Satchitananda, Satchitananda, we are joy. We are joy. And let's don't forget this love that we shared yesterday and we share every day we come online. And let's don't forget this day 14 of timeless, unceasing, unconditional divine love, straight from source. And I'll just remind you once more, dears, you always were and always are the highest joy. Yep. So thank you, O Spirit, for your help with all of this. Thank you for your patience with all of this. Thank you for sharing that infinite patience, that highest quality is patience. The highest loka there is, that's a sphere, is patience. So thank you for helping us because of your infinite patience that we are learning patience patiently, patiently, just breath after breath, stream after stream, day after day. We thank you that this is so. We feel your joy, Lord. We feel your joy. We feel your joy within us. We feel your joy. We feel your joy. May thy joy be done. May thy joy be done through us, Lord. And that is that. And it is so. So be it. Aho, Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. Praise the Lord. We're on the road. All right, my dears. So let's rub our hands if you want to even show your beautiful, glowing, joyous faces online if you want to. Yeah, just Sarah. That's just all we need to see is Sarah. It's all we need. We're just one little glimpse of each of you is enough to just set the whole from a sailboat to a jet boat as we just glide across the sea of suffering, this samsara, right? So inhale the breath, my dears, and let's chant it on. Om. Om, sweet Om. Let's go one more time. Let's just clear the airwaves. Let's just clear the distractions. Let's just clear all that monkey business, all that, monkey mind stuff. If you're going to be a monkey, be Hanuman, the divine monkey. One more. Om, to seal the deal and to awaken our garden of flower like soul qualities. Oh, bliss to our world, just like those beautiful Tibetan monks and Aloka, the dog, and all that whole story that's going down, just walking for peace, just a brilliant. Hey, it's unraveling, my dears, but let's don't forget the unraveling is unraveling the 5D consciousness. It's just not the crud, it's the 5D. It's unraveling. And that means you're going to see yourself, know yourself, love yourself, enjoy yourselves more than you ever had in any incarnation. Yes. You know what Yogananda says? It takes many lifetimes of knowing someone. So I've often felt that this isn't our first incarnation where we've been together, even though we don't have social events because we live in all different places. But I know our souls have been together. So let's just really know that we've been around. We've been around. We've been through, all the changes, all the challenges. We've all learned, and now we're back just in one fit. One size fits all. And that fit that we have is this heart love, is this quest, this soul quest, is this joy feeling that we get when we come online and to see each other come online. It's always a thrill, right? So anyway, thank you so much, my dears. Let's do our little mantra because that also seals the deal, right? We love. That's always our first thing. We love, 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 love. And I'll end with a little quote of love, if you don't mind, after this. But we love and we care. So here's where we just feel those invisible arms of divine presence just around us right now. Can you imagine that you are that? You are that loving presence that has got her hands and arms wrapped around herself right now and his self. And then we shine. Shine it, shine it, shine it, shine it, shine it, shine it. That's all we need to do. That's all we need to do. We just don't let the joy scare us into thinking that there's so much suffering in our world that we need to be suffering along with the suffering. Well, you can do both if you want to do both. You can suffer and you can also feel the joy. All right? It's up to you. Maybe a little bit of both at times. Go with the flow, my dears. Go with the flow, right? Yeah. So that is that, and this is just a follow up because I thought yesterday's um, where we had that purple flame quote, that we can follow that up with this beautiful, almost says the same thing as we heard yesterday. Says love is freedom. Don't attach love with people, become love. Love is not something physical, it's a frequency of God, my dears. It's a way of living. Give love, give love, give love away. That's why we love, we care, we share is our mantra. It's a frequency of God, it's a way of living. Give love. When you expect love, then it becomes attachment. But when you become love and give it unconditionally, it becomes freedom. Don't forget your freedom today, my dears. Freedom. It becomes attachment when you expect love, but it becomes freedom when you become love and give it unconditionally. Freedom is the highest expression of love. This was similar to Saint Germain's quote on love yesterday. Highly recommend we all read that one again and again and again and again and again. All right. All right. Are we sufficiently surfeited right now? Do you feel properly surfeited? Like we just had a good ceremony, we had a good meditation, we had a good meal of God's presence, huh? We had a good sharing of the bread this morning. All right. Thank you so much, Tara, for hanging on, Sarah for hanging on, Ricardo for hanging on, and Marty for hanging on, and all the rest of you who've come on a daily basis to the Sacred Soul Meditation. We bow to you. We bow to our brothers and sisters. We bow to the good, the bad, the ugly. It's all the same. It's all wrapped up in this one beautiful thing. Behind everything is joy and love and peace. All right. And happiness everlasting. All right. Yeah. Hopes and dreams. That's why I named my one doodle Hope. She's hopes and dreams. And then the other one, I named her Happy Ever After. Her name's Happy. Hope and happy. Yeah. If you have hope, you're happy. And if you're happy, you have hope. All right. Those are my two doodles. Is she on the bed anymore? No, I don't think so. She got off. All right. I'll let you go. Ricardo, thanks so much, man. Thanks for bringing your divine masculine energy to the sacred soul meditation. Yep. And we got this my my sister's husband, Jim, he's on board. He just doesn't usually show the camera. But anyway, we got a couple and myself, that's three, and we have Todd. So we have four divine masculine so that we can keep pace with these divine feminine. We got to keep pace with Sarah and Tara, don't we? Yeah, Kathleen, Marty. Yeah, we got to keep pace with these divine feminine. They say that the world got turned its belly up, it just went haywire when the divine feminine was buried. And that goes all the way back to in the Christ days when what was the name of that beautiful disciple of Christ that they threw rocks at and all that stuff. And Magdalene, yeah, Mary Magdalene. Yeah, they say that's when it fell apart, when they buried that beautiful divine being, Mary Magdalene. They made her into a sinner instead. That's one theory. I'm just putting it out there.
Let's
But
not
she's
forget.
back.
Let's not
She's
forget
back in
that
Tara.
apple.
She's back in Sarah. She's back in Marty, Kathleen, and we, divine masculine, are right on your trail. All right. Yep. We got you covered on the back as we keep pace with you now. That beautiful divine masculine and divine feminine merging together. That's my dream. That's my hopes and dreams. That's my happy ever after. All right. All right. Love you all. Have a good one. Kisses, kisses to our world. And that is that. So be it. Have a beautiful day. I know you will because you got
Absolutely.
somebody with you. Yeah. You got somebody that's not a body, that's a presence, that is love itself, right with you, as you, in you. And that's it forever, my dears. All right. I'll quit talking. All right. Let's get busy loving. Love you more.